Welcome everybody back to another episode of the Three Man Rush podcast, and we have something special. Not going to be a long intro today because I am hopping in with my two co-hosts into a new dynasty league, a startup dynasty league, 10 teams, Superflex and tight end premium dynasty startup. So it is only 10 teams. We couldn't get 12 guys, but it's still going to be a lot of fun. First official draft of the year. I'm your host, Landon Oliver. If you didn't know, it's my boy, Andrew Scott, and my boy, Jared Holly up there. So there goes Mahomes. There goes Allen is going number 2. And now we get to see what I do at 3. So I've got third overall pick. Debated a few different options.
I'm excited to see what happens because I know you've been mulling a few different things.
Yeah,
And now's the moment.
No, now it actually counts. Dude, I've literally done probably close to 100 mock drafts in the last 48 hours.
Do you take the clear tight end 1 and the tight end premium? Do you take the clear next man up at quarterback? Do you grab the
It is a Colts league.
Colts Dynasty League? Do you grab Jonathan Taylor? Have like the ultimate trade piece in the league?
It's just so tough, but with it being Superflex,
I
gotta do it, dude. I gotta do it. I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I gotta do it.
And there goes JT.
Yeah.
You just made that guy's dream come true that traded them picks to trade up and be in that spot. Well, you said he traded his 4th round pick in this startup and then his 1st round pick in the rookie draft next year to move up 2 spots.
Yeah.
He really wanted JT.
He really wanted JT or Herbert. He messaged me. He said, I'm taking whichever one of the guys you don't grab. I should have gave him a dilemma. I should have took like Joe Burrow or somebody there, and he would have been like, what do I do?
Make him choose.
Yeah. So
I bet Burrow goes next.
I don't know. Jamar Chase is still there.
So, I mean, you got a decent weight now. What are you thinking? You know, since this is your dynasty league, we're kind of falling around. I want to pick your brain.
I mean,
I
really,
see what
like
falls in the 2nd round.
Well, see,
good
went.
call.
Wow,
That's a
Lamar
great
just went. So now,
would you have taken Lamar over
it's a big
Kyler?
day to do. Yeah, I would have. Yeah, sure.
I tried to get Lane to take Lamar in the 1st round.
So what I think, with it really just depends on who drops, because there's like multiple options to go based on like who drops and who doesn't. So if like McCaffrey drops or like one of these other running backs drop, then or like a younger guy drops, like that's probably the route I'm going to go. But then also too, like, you know, if the running backs start flying off the board and then it leaves you with wide receivers, you know, Cooper Kupp's still there, CeeDee Lamb's still there, you know, guys like that, that'll probably be the route I go. And then, I mean, if Joe Burrow drops, you know, I'll probably take Joe Burrow there.
That'd be crazy if you landed him in the 2nd round.
Yeah, I'd probably be doing cartwheels on this live stream here.
I have a feeling he's about to go. This guy's really debating.
Well, I don't think I would get him anyway because David just took Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
And David picks right before I do too. So Joe Burrow somehow ended up.
It looks like Burrow's about to be auto drafted anyway.
Oh,
this guy doesn't have the green light next to his name, so it looks like he's on auto pick.
Decision is made.
I hate that, man. Like, what's the point of doing a draft this early and signing up and getting, you know, like, because if you're drafting this early, clearly you probably like fantasy football.
Right.
And like, what's the point of getting that and then auto drafting? And so he just tagged him. He's got 30 seconds. Well, at least his auto draft won't be that bad of a pick, I guess.
No, he'll be in pretty good shape.
But so what, like, I know it's really board dependent, but like, what do you guys look to do? Like in this,
I tell you, man, I don't know how Drew feels about this, but if it was me and if it somehow falls, what pick is this? 7?
Sleeper. It's a super flex league, but every quarterback that gets drafted in the 1st round is going to go.
Never mind.
Wow. What were you going to say? What would you do?
I was gonna say is somehow people start skipping over quarterback high where it would have been a good pick, but I knew he was gonna go soon. Devonte Williams is really highly ranked.
Adam, he said, I hate life. One pick from Burrow. Auto draft. Too. That's rough. Adam, if you don't know, Adam was actually a guest on our show not too long ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So also too, good time while we're sitting here waiting to let you guys know. If you are watching this on YouTube, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. That way you're caught up to every video we release and you're showing us some support as well. We just appreciate all that. There's probably not going to be a podcast. This will probably just be put up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anybody who wants to listen to this, but
audio would be weird on that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to be hearing a bunch of wows and be like, what in the world are we listening to? Oh yeah.
It's a good thing you went with quarterback, man.
That's hot, man.
Yeah.
I told you that's how it's been playing out. Because like I said, I'm done.
Cup went kind of high, huh?
He did. Yeah.
What's the options left at quarterback? Because we can't.
Let's see here. Quarterback.
Are we at second tier at this point?
We got Watson, Wilson, Hurts, Lance, Stafford, Lawrence, Fields, Rodgers. So there's still some good guys up on the board there.
Your boy Hurts is still there.
Hurts still there. Najee.
There goes Najee.
I'm surprised Lamar went. I mean, I'm not surprised Lamar went that high, but I'm surprised he went over Chase and Jefferson.
I told you my thoughts earlier today.
Yeah, he wanted me to try to stack. He wanted me to take Lamar at third overall, but I don't know, man. Like,
if Andrews falls in the second round,
imagine if Pitts makes it back around to you.
That'd be nuts.
But the auto pick dude is going to get the auto draft dude is going to get auto drafted Pitts if he doesn't get taken right here.
Yeah, it won't make it around, but
no. But you still have the chance of CMC, Swift.
I think you're in good shape.
Devontae, Andrews, Eckler, Breece Hall is still there.
I know you hate it, but if you really just want to get Swifty at quarterback, even if Watson gets suspended for a few games, man, he's still pretty young.
Yeah, Herbert and Watson would be a pretty nasty
Yeah.
stack.
Deebo Samuel just went.
That's
that
dumb.
Javonte.
I get Javonte, but Deebo,
It's a little early for Deebo.
Yeah.
Oh,
At least
Deshaun Watson.
So
Landon.
I mean,
you're guaranteed at least one. So the guys I'm looking at here right now, just to let you know, guys I'm looking at here. Oh wow,
Eckler just went off. That does you a favor too.
Yep.
All right, I need Big David.
So you get one of CMC or Swift for sure if you want to go the running back route.
Yeah, or CD. So I'm telling you, because I know he's not on this podcast and he's not going to watch this. So I'm hoping he grabs CD, honestly.
I'd be willing to bet that a running back run happens after your pick, like with the two guys picking in the 4 spots after you, and none of them, like they both started quarterback. I'd be willing to. There's no shot that CMC and Swift make it back.
Boom,
I don't think
Christian McCaffrey, man.
Oh man,
he just took CD, so that just made it easy for you.
Yeah, that's easy.
I mean, say it's got to be CMC or Swift. Like,
yeah, this is officially the first share I've ever had of Christian McCaffrey.
that's pretty dope.
So now we're looking.
I got some like crazy hip hop song going on.
So now I'm looking at guys. I'm looking at Joe Mixon, Trey Lance, Breece Hall, possibly Deshaun Watson.
Stephon Diggs.
Look, like morally, I don't want to take Deshaun Watson.
Right.
But this is a dynasty league, so even if he is suspended for a full year,
that's what I was. Yeah.
I mean, I'll have him next year.
What do you think about Stephon Diggs?
I like AJ Brown just went.
Oh, they went Breece. So you got Mixon. You got a quarterback. You got Mixon.
So see,
or Diggs, or
still Adams. Like a lot of wide receivers. There's some running backs that I'm comfortable with waiting on. as you saw in that first round, that the quarterback run is
Yeah.
there. And this is where I am going to get a little weird because I've talked myself into this over the last couple hours.
Trey Lance.
It does happen. Yeah, I'm taking Trey Lance.
I love it.
Woo.
I love it.
Herbert, McCaffrey.
I mean, the only guy I would have taken, like the only guy I would have considered taking him over him was Russ. Like, I don't think it was a huge reach or anything. Like, I would have considered Russ possibly, but outside of that, Trey would have been the next quarterback up for me anyway, if that's the direction you wanted to go.
Yeah, and I mean, there's Dalvin Cook was still there. Stephon Diggs was still there. Like, there were some guys there, but with it being a startup, I don't want to take running back specifically. I don't want to go like older than 25 if I don't have to.
Yeah. There's going to be some young running backs coming off injuries here in a little bit that are still like Akers and Dobbins. Those guys are still pretty young, but they got the risk coming off injury. You might be able to get them a little bit of a discount.
This Valdez guy hasn't even drafted a quarterback yet.
Oh, wow. He's going full fade.
Well, looks like he got Chase and Mixon too. So he's high on the Bengals offense this year.
Oh, no, he's got Taylor and Mixon.
He's got JT, CeeDee Lamb, and Mixon.
No, that was Quentin. Remember, because they traded picks.
They traded the picks. Yep, that's right.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised he double stacked there.
I double stacked last year in our league with Cincinnati too.
Yeah, so Watson and Burrow with Pitts
Mixon and
went to the auto draft. So there's still some guys out there. I can't believe I finally got a share of Christian McCaffrey. I really hope this doesn't backfire.
How nervous is everybody about Tyreek Hill this year?
I think they'll be fine, man. I mean, I don't think he'll have the upside he had in Kansas City, but I still think he'll be okay.
I think they'll run him as gadget a lot too. I can see that.
Yeah. And see, this is why I did what I did, because Hurts went, Watson went.
Mm-hmm.
And then that really leaves you like with older quarterbacks in a dynasty startup. I mean, you got Lawrence and Fields are really the only two younger guys that you really feel comfortable with.
I don't even know if you can feel extremely comfortable with Fields right now. Like, I know he still has some upside with his rushing. But...
yeah, at least with Lawrence, it seems like they're trying to build around him. Like, even though it is the Jaguars. Same thing with Hurts. Like, with Hurts, they're going to try to build around him. But, I mean, like Lance, I trust Shanahan. I trust the draft capital because you don't give up 3 first-round picks to set a guy on the bench.
Right.
And I trust the talent. So Dalvin just went. Let's see who's on the board here. Waddle's still there. Diggs, Derrick Henry, Tyreek, T. Higgins still there. Metcalf. So there goes Russ. Kelsey's still there. Kittle's still there. So now this is if Kittle makes it back around to me, this is where I'm kind of.
That would be awesome to have the Lance Kittle stack.
Yeah, this is where I'm kind of looking at that if that does end up happening.
That would be cool.
Because I don't think David, who picks right before me in this next one. So I mean, you got David who hasn't taken a quarterback, and then everybody else has taken a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So there goes Kamara. Kamara went earlier than what I thought he was going to go. It was with those legal troubles. Waddell just went. So he's got Kupp, Waddell, Dak, and Kamara. It's not a bad team.
Tyreek Hill's still on the board.
Oh, man. If this guy doesn't draft again, he's going to get Stafford, too. He's going to get auto-drafted Stafford. He's going to have 3 quarterbacks in his first 4 picks.
I wonder if Sleeper will prioritize a different position since he already has 2 starters.
So Diggs just went off the board there.
That's such a good pick at that point.
How old is Diggs now?
27 or 28.
Oh, it didn't. Yep.
Gave him Stafford too.
Gosh, dang.
That's brutal.
Right before.
I know
David's fucking angry.
Oh yeah, he was definitely hoping Stafford made it back to him. You talking about the Rams fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, he got sniped by auto draft. That sucks.
That does suck. Oh, that's awful, man.
Yeah. That's tough, man.
Wayne, I think you should hold off on tight end.
Yeah, with the way running backs looking, I might go running back. It just depends. Oh yeah, he just messaged me. He said fucking auto draft.
Yeah, that's brutal, man.
What I've noticed, because this is Superflex too, Sleeper puts the quarterbacks, higher priority.
Mhm.
And I've noticed a lot of quarterbacks get pushed up. So like, I'm curious to see like how many quarterbacks he actually does auto draft, since it clearly doesn't prioritize. There's a good chance he could end up with 5 or 6 quarterbacks.
Man,
There
it's
goes
kind of crazy.
Tyreek Hill's gone.
Yeah, so he took Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
So this leaves me. So I've got Kittle, T. Higgins, there's Saquon.
Did
That Lance and Kittle stack.
Yeah, that would be tough to pass up.
Saquon has no competition in the backfield.
I know, man.
If he stays healthy, dude.
Plus, he's finally, I know, and having CMC and Saquon.
That would be dirty.
I like J.K. Dobbins quite a bit too. And I think he's right
You can
around
get
in
him
this
later.
range. I don't know how much longer you're going to be able to.
That's fuck. I don't know what to do. Sorry for the language.
Don't pull the trigger on
tight end premium.
end.
Yeah. Tight end premium. I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm just going to hope that
stack's fun though.
That's a good stack, yeah.
And there's still some running backs I like. Chubb's still there. Derrick Henry's still there. Like, as much as I wouldn't want to take him, if I can get him in the 5th round,
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I couldn't take him just off of principle, honestly. Etienne's still there. Like, I would love him in a PPR league. And it's full point PPR. So that's probably who I'm going to target here. I'll probably target Etienne or Saquon, whichever one doesn't.
If it comes up later, man, Cam Akers might be a good one.
T. Higgins just went. The more wide receivers, I'll see Henry just went. Henry and Chubb just went.
Sheesh. He just grabbed some running backs quick.
I like Saquon. If he falls to you.
Yeah. Oh no, Waller
Ooh.
went. Oh yeah.
Wow. That worked out beautifully, man.
Man, you want to talk about luck there. Wow.
Yeah.
See, so it worked out going Kittle because he would have went Kittle there.
Yeah,
so it really
totally
instead
worked
of
out
going
great
Barkley.
for you.
Man.
Personally, I would have took Barkley, but in that last round, but it worked out great because you got both players you wanted.
There he goes. Awesome. Looks like Aaron Rodgers just went.
Man, I want Justin Fields to be so good.
It's not bad for. I know he got Stafford sniped, but he got Lawrence and Fields. So.
Yeah, that's still solid.
Oh man, I can't believe I got so lucky with that. So let's see. Look at the roster.
Right Dobbins and Akers.
Yeah, I like that. So I got Herbert, McCaffrey, Barkley, Kittle, and Lance. Oh, I just auto picked
Cam Akers. Gone.
Oh man, dude, I bet David's so fucking head right. It's taking this guy's getting like all his Rams players are getting.
He's gonna be hitting this dude up as soon as the draft is over, trying to make a trade.
J.K. Dobbins.
Pittman went Andrew called it too. We were talking yesterday. He goes,
Homers.
bro, you know Pittman's going so early in this draft.
Homers. That's a homer pick.
Who else was available? I mean, Deontay.
I don't think that's all that early at that
Moore.
point, to be honest.
Nah, that's not bad in the 5th.
Like maybe
I'd probably rather have DJ Moore over
so
him.
you got like DJ Moore, Terry McLaurin,
Garrett Wilson, McLaurin,
Deonte Johnson,
Godwin, Judy, Mike Evans. Look how far down Zeke is.
People have no stock in him because of Tony Pollard, man. But I think
dude, that'll be tough to pass.
Zeke's healthy.
Throw him in the flex.
Yeah, Zeke's healthy, man. I roll
Ken Walker's another dude that. I mean, I don't love him, but Seattle, like, especially now that they traded Russ, like they're gonna run the shit out of the ball.
They're gonna have to.
And he got pretty good draft capital too. What was he, like 41 or something? Yeah, 41 overall. Colts took JT at 42. So Etienne's a guy that I'm really targeting if he makes it back to me. Montgomery.
You don't want to take Treylon Burks?
I mean, I don't dislike Treylon Burks, but I mean, he's 22. I mean, he could be.
He make it out of practice that first day.
Yeah, respiratory issues, but
yeah,
I think just as much shit on this show as I've talked about the Titans and in just real life, like to other Titans fans, like in real life, I don't think I could, on principle, take any Titans player. Just part of it, but I don't know. So there's some guys I'm targeting here. This next one. So I'm looking at DJ Moore, Etienne, or Zeke.
Where's Garrett Wilson at now? Where did he go?
Garrett Wilson went to the Jets.
To the Jets.
Yeah, they picked him.
10th overall.
J.K. Dobbins just went. This whole draft, like as much as comfortable as I am with it, like it's really going to depend on Mac Jones just went.
Wow.
I mean, wow. Yeah, that's pretty wild with some of the guys on the board. It's really just going to depend on if Trey Lance hits. Like if Trey Lance hits in fantasy the way that like me and Drew think he will, that could be. I could have got a top 5 quarterback in the 3rd round.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy wise. And I mean, real life wise too. He's got all the talent to be one of the better quarterbacks in the league. He's only 22 years old. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for Trey.
Godwin just went. Deontay Johnson just went. Drake, man, if Drake London's there too, and I don't have a wide receiver yet. Oh, Etienne just went. That's somebody I was hoping for.
It's a good pick. I really like Jerry Jeudy in this range too. Terry
So let's see.
McLaurin.
Out of these, would you rather have
still on the board?
I know that's what I'm saying. Would you rather have Drake London, DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson, or Ezekiel Elliott?
Drake London. Say it one more time.
Drake London, DJ Moore. Well, I mean, really, it depends on who this guy and who David picks. But so say these are all available where I pick at. So and I don't have a wide receiver yet. But as we know with running back,
man,
so you have Drake London, DJ Moore. You have Fournette just went.
If it was me, I would be choosing between Terry McLaurin, Drake London, or Jerry Jeudy. I just like with DJ Moore, it's full PPR, so he is much more in the discussion. I'm used to playing in half PPR leagues. Half PPR leagues, like his ceiling is like 5 passing touchdowns. It seems like it's what he's done like every year of his career. So he's just, after buying into the hype a few different years during his career and drafting him, and
you've been burned.
He's a guy that I've been burned by. So I'm not the best person to talk to. And it's not even DJ Moore's fault. I think he's a great player, but
I think you get dirty at running back, man. I think you go. I think
Yeah,
you go
well, you
Zeke,
see
load it up.
the first 3 picks ahead of me are all running backs. And so, like, I still have 2 flex spots, but I don't have any wide receivers. But I think if I take a or running back here, I think I can get one of these wide receivers on the turn.
I think so too.
So I think I'm going Zeke.
I'm surprised you went Zeke over Walker.
I mean, Walker's 21, Zeke's only 26. And the thing with that is, like, I don't love Walker's talent, and I've seen Ezekiel Elliott be a top 5 fantasy running back for multiple years. So, like, I know Zeke can do it. He's still relatively young. He seems to be healthy. And worst case scenario, I can turn around maybe later on once we get into the, after the 10th round.
There goes
possibly
McLaurin.
grab.
God, that was such a good value.
Yeah, but Carson Wentz is throwing in the ball. So
Michael Pittman did just fine for fantasy last year.
Yeah. But Michael Pittman also didn't have any competition.
You can get Jerry Jeudy.
Well, McLaurin's the only proven guy out there. So, I mean, I know they drafted Jahan Dotson early, and I like Dotson as a player, but McLaurin, that to your point with Zeke, McLaurin's the only guy that's shown that he can do it.
All right. So let's just look at wide receivers here. We got Traylon Burks is still there. DJ Moore. Keenan Allen's still there. I'll look down here. Yeah. So that's a sweet spot right there. Especially too, like, say, for example, like, say Baker Mayfield gets traded, or I mean Jerry Jeudy's still there.
Yeah,
that's the guy to me. But I know I'm higher on him than I think he's going to be.
I mean, I love Jerry.
I think he's going to be better than Sutton, and the upgrade that they got with Russ. I think he's
23.
He's the guy that I like a lot in Dynasty.
Let's go.
The upgraded quarterback makes a huge difference.
Seems like that little legal trouble is going to amount to nothing. So you don't have doesn't seem like you have any risk there either. I think Judy's a stud, man.
Yeah, that's tough, man. See, now I've got a long wait, but like I said, I like a lot of these wide receivers. Like in this area, like Hollywood Brown, Amari Cooper, Rashad Bateman are guys that I would really like to target. I want to get two out of these 3 here. Mooney's another guy. Ayuk, the stack. Juju's still there. Michael Thomas. There's so many wide receivers in fantasy football, man.
DJ Moore still on the board. It's pretty wild.
People scared of Sam Darnold. Or like Jamison Williams is a guy that I would really like to target.
I'm a little nervous about Jamison Williams. He's the guy that of the
Keenan Allen still there. Stack Keenan Allen with Herbert.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Full point PPR, especially.
Yeah, I know he's older. So like
Mike Evans and Rashad Bateman are both there. I like both of those.
That's what I'm saying.
guys.
So you got Cooper, Rashad Bateman, Hollywood Brown, and Keenan Allen are guys that I'd like to leave, or Jamison Williams. I do believe in Jamison. I do believe a lot in Jamison Williams. I think he's going to be really good. I would like to leave
Amaron.
2 of these 3 guys. What?
I like Amaron St. Brown, man.
Oh, don't buy that.
Nah.
I buy into it.
Nah.
The entire offense was hurt.
Now the wide
receivers
are starting.
Swift wasn't there. Hawkinson wasn't there. Now they got Swift back, Hawkinson back. They brought in DJ Chark. They drafted Jamison Williams. Like, Amon-Ra is he's not a bad receiver, but I don't think he's gonna.
I mean, I don't think
do anything close fantasy wise.
Yeah, I don't think Jared Goff can sustain that many guys.
No,
but I think Jamison Williams, like, he can walk in day 1 if he's like fully healthy. He could be the man. Like, he's a guy like Jared Goff can just check down to, because we know Jared Goff's going to do that. And he could go 60, 70 yards like instantly.
The big play potential is definitely there for sure.
Plus, too, like I said, if I get 2 of those 3 guys, that locks up. I mean, I could put him on the bench and just let him develop. But I mean, I feel much more comfortable with like Rashad Bateman and Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I like both of those guys.
And then that would give me a stack of Trey Lance and Kittle. And then
I mean,
Herbert
I would
and Keenan
rather
Allen.
Of the wide receivers on the board, like over Jameson, I'd rather have
Traylon
Mike.
Burks.
I'd rather have.
I can't
Mike
believe Traylon
Evans,
Burks is still there. Mike,
Rashad Bateman.
see, I love Mike Evans, but like with it being dynasty, he's 28, and I know he's getting older, but he's just a guy like, and I guess he would be like in my flex, but like as a former Mike Evans owner, I traded him off this offseason. Man, he's one of those guys like you get 30 points out of, and then the next week you'll get like 2 points out of. And like just for like like he'd be fine in a flex, but as a starting wide receiver, I'd feel more comfortable with the floor of one of these other guys. Whereas like Bateman's got the upside, but I think he's got the floor. Mooney is another guy I think could really hit. Mike Williams is still there. I could stack him.
That would be an interesting stack too, and he's younger.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I might have to stack him in the flex.
He's trick or treat too, though.
Yeah, Mike Williams could be a guy you could get like on the turn on the 8th, like pick somebody 8th and then grab him in the 9th.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to reach.
Yeah, Hollywood Brown just went.
I wonder how far Hopkins is going to fall with him being 30 and then having the suspension for half this year.
I'll see Evans and Burks just went.
Hollywood, Evans, and Burks. Damn.
So would this be
AJ Dillon?
Interesting.
Amari Cooper could be interesting too, man. He's still Amari Cooper's 25, is that right? Click on Amari Cooper. Click on Amari Cooper.
He's young.
27.
Oh, he's 27.
Okay. But still only 27 years old. He's about to be paired up with Deshaun. Like that's kind of appealing. I'm a really big Amari Cooper fan. Just overall, I think he's just such a good receiver.
I could go all Bama. I could get Jameson Williams and try to get Amari on the turn. Just load up on Bama wide receivers.
Yeah, I think I'm just finding out that I'm really not as high on Jameson because like I would rather take Amari first and make sure I got him. Like if what
do you guys feel about Christian Watson?
He's another guy to hit. Jameson Williams and Christian Watson are the two rookies I'm most nervous about.
All right. So he just went Mooney. So on the board, we got Amari, Bateman, Sutton, and Mike Williams.
Yeah, and I don't think you want to do Judy and Sutton. So.
I really like Bateman, man. He's 22 years old. Clear path to a lot of targets now.
You know, I'm a big Bateman fan too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bateman.
That's the direction I would have went as well. It would have been between him, Amari, and Mike Williams for me.
Let's look at some running backs. CEH is still there. Tony Pollard.
Josh Jacobs just went.
Jameson Williams just went. James Cook is there. For PPR purposes, I like James Cook.
Miles Sanders is still on there too.
Amari's still there too.
I think Amari Cooper, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it had to be him or Keenan, I felt like. Oh, Keenan already went. Yeah.
So this would theoretically be my starting lineup here in the bottom right. So far, we are through 9 rounds. We have Herbert, McCaffrey, Barkley, Jerry Jeudy, Bateman, Kittle, Zeke, Cooper, and Trey Lance. So feeling all right.
Yeah, that's a good looking starting lineup.
You gonna go 3 quarterbacks?
Yeah, he definitely needs to draft
I'll probably,
at least one more,
I'll
right?
probably pick another quarterback. So like I'm wanting to see how far down Brady drops, just on the off chance that Lance doesn't start this year for whatever dumbass reason. I can throw Brady in there. But there's also some guys that don't have quarterbacks, or like 2 quarterbacks. Like Adam doesn't, the Joe Shoe doesn't, Clinton doesn't. So I don't know how much longer. I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. Let's look at some tight ends, because right now I only have Kittle. He's pretty injury prone. So Dawson Knox there, Gasecki's still there for you, Big Jared. Cole Kmet's a guy. Albert O, Irv Smith, and Joku would be a guy I'd be willing to take a shot on.
You can still get Mike Williams.
Good.
If Mike Williams made it back around, that would be insane.
That's your double stack at that point.
Yeah.
Man, no one's touching.
Ayuk's still there too. Like Ayuk to stack with Lance. Ayuk's still young too. He's what, 24? Yeah.
I know Edwards-Helaire has been kind of a bust, but
Well, they signed Ronald Jones too, didn't they?
oh, they did. I forgot about that. Never mind.
So
James
Cook
Cook
off the
would be
board now.
interesting.
See, Brady just went. Yeah. That's what I was wondering. Zach Wilson would be a guy I'd be willing to take a shot on too. If he lasted.
He's another guy I'm kind of a little out on.
Yeah, but this late, I mean, I would have him as a backup just in case he does develop. Kirk Cousins is a guy.
Like I would rather have like Kirk Cousins or Jameis.
Kenny Pickett's there. Tannehill's
Kirk
there.
Cousins is about as
Matt Ryan's
consistent
there.
as-
Oh
see,
yeah, you know you got to grab Matty Ice.
Could. Yeah. I just, man, like I love him for real life. I don't know if I take him for fantasy unless it's like super, super late. And I doubt he's going to be there late in this league.
No, he will not. He'll be gone in the next couple rounds.
Yeah.
After Brady went off, man, I would hold off on a quarterback and see what.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off for a little while.
Yeah.
Is Derek Carr still out there?
No,
He's
not Derek
gone.
Carr.
He's
He went
gone.
pretty early.
He went the
Okay.
6th.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You could grab Ryan Tannehill.
You're just trying to get me started, ain't you?
You would need therapy if you drafted Ryan Tannehill.
There's no way. I would draft Ryan Tannehill just to cut him tomorrow. See, Dawson Knox is still there. Man, if James.
Oh
Cook
man,
falls-
you know who's on there? It's got a ton of upside. I think they're a little bit older now too. It's just a matter of it working.
Juju's still there too.
DeAndre Hopkins is still there.
Yeah, he's suspended. Michael Thomas is still there too. Slant boy.
Mm-hmm.
I know Drew would love that pick.
Gross.
Olave gone too? Did Olave already go?
Yeah, Olave did go.
Where did he work? Oh yeah, he went 7th. Yeah.
What do you think about gambling with Mr. Calvin Ridley, letting him sit on your bench for a year?
Dude, I'm thinking about it. Depending on where. So where's he located in this? Yeah, he's way down. Allen Robinson's still there. Finally has a quarterback.
Where is Calvin Ridley?
Where is Calvin Ridley? Tyler Lockett? Is this far down?
Las Vegas.
Gallup? Michael
What if
Gallup?
Calvin Ridley went to the Raiders? That
Oh
would be
my
amazing.
gosh, dude. Calvin, 147. There he is. Yeah, so theoretically, you should be able to get him super late.
He should go to the
Unless
Raiders.
somebody else is keeping up with
Yeah.
it.
Vegas Calvin.
Another Bama wide receiver. Mike Williams really
Mike
might.
Williams is still on the board.
Mike Williams really might. This is what we're hoping for, boys. Hoping for Mike Williams. Mike Will made it. That's what I need.
Who took Pat Fry? Oh, I guess Gesicki's older, isn't he?
He's not super old. Where is he at? He's still available?
He's still available.
He is, yeah. He's 26.
Fryer
I just don't want any part of that Miami offense, honestly. Like, I would much rather take a shot on Cole Kmet or
What about Albert O?
or David Njoku now that Hooper's gone. Albert O. Russell Wilson never really sustained tight ends ever. So Hopkins
There
just
goes
went.
Hopkins.
Damn, James Cook just went.
Yeah,
At
Mike
this point,
Williams is definitely
Mike Williams, that's crazy.
This is what we're
Gonna
hoping
have-
for. Hunter
Scared
Renfro just
Renfro.
went. Oh, come on. 2 picks, baby. 2 picks. Let's go.
Hunter Renfro is going to be PPR gold.
I don't know, man. I think his
Not with
target's going to come
Devontae
down a little
there.
bit. They got Devonte there now. Waller's still there. I
Devontae
think
gonna-
is
Devontae is best friends with Derek Carr. You know he's eating up all those targets.
yeah. I think
I don't
Renfro's
see it,
targets are
man.
coming down.
How do you
I think
not
Devontae,
see? How do you not see
Devontae's numbers
Devontae
are
Adams?
a drop.
Are you
dude.
really trying to slander Devontae Adams on this? app?
numbers are-
Devontae's so much better than Renfro is.
Yeah,
Oh
dude, like,
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
even
No,
close.
it's not even a debate on that. No, that's like his numbers are going to drop though, realistically.
I think
They're
both
like-
of their numbers are going to drop. Like I don't think Renfro's going to have the numbers he had last year either. Like of course
Oh,
Adams' numbers
Zach
are going to
Wilson,
drop
yeah.
because Adams isn't playing with Aaron Rodgers anymore. But like I don't think Renfro's going to be. There goes Clyde.
let's fucking.
You got him.
Did it happen?
You got him. Yeah, Mike Williams. You got him.
Oh, he's there. Let's do this.
Wow, to not draft a receiver until the 7th round, that is quite the haul. The last 4 picks.
Well, you had things that's fall in your lap, man.
That is quite the wide receiver haul to not take one until round 7.
Yeesh.
Loading up on those RBs early worked out.
Now
pretty
let's
good.
look at tight end and running back. So running back, there's Tony Pollard I could get with Zeke just for insurance.
That would be smart. The dynasty we're in together that I have Zeke, I have Pollard, and it's been a
and
very
there's really,
nice.
I mean, man, I'm gonna
It
have to take
falls
a look.
off.
Hines
Will
is still
Herbert.
there. Hines is super late.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah,
Take
I'm gonna
him
have to
for a
grab Tony
while.
Pollard if he's still there. Or
Yeah,
tight end, like I said, but I think I
Got-
can wait on tight
you got
end.
Pollard, Ramondre Stevenson.
Higbee. Yeah, I'll wait on tight end. Everett, I'd be comfortable. Logan
You
Thomas.
should draft Rashad Penny.
He went off at the end of last year, though, man.
Yeah, and then they spent 41 on another running back.
I know.
Yeah, Penny's gone.
Brandon
after this
Ayuk's
year,
still there
after
too.
this 1-year deal.
Allen Robinson still there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Pollard, I think.
I think Pollard's a safe bet.
Just gotta hope John here.
Is Kareem Hunt still on the board?
Kareem Hunt is still on the board.
Is he really?
Yeah, and if he gets traded,
God,
man. That's tough to pass up, honestly,
Mm,
especially in PPR.
Yeah.
that's
So
probably
would
the
you go
route. I would go Hunt over Pollard. I think that's just
Yeah,
me
I
though.
agree.
That's just me personally. But like that Pollard definitely has a little bit more value than normal just because you have Zeke. But man, Hunt's got so much upside though.
Oh, there you go, David. He got his Rams guy finally.
He fought so
He
hard for
finally-
that.
He finally. Wonder how long it's gonna take him after this draft ends to hit up old boy for Stafford.
Trade for Stafford. Yeah.
So what do you need a second tight end, don't you?
Yeah, and I want to get another quarterback too, but Desmond Ritter, Corral, Baker. That's pretty much it. That's no.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. Jameis could be an
Jameis,
option.
man, I'm telling you, that's the
Jameis.
perfect third quarterback.
Flamus. Big LASIK.
He's about to go off now that he got the LASIK, man. He really, I mean, his numbers looked really good before he got hurt. Yeah.
Hey, we beat the Pirates. Let's go, Cards.
I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night's game.
Yeah, we're gonna be up
You
there
gonna be at the game?
29th.
No, I'm not going to be there in Pittsburgh, but their number one pitching prospects making his start
Yeah,
debut
Liberatore.
tomorrow. So it's exciting times.
Oh.
What's left to tight end here, Landon?
That's what I'm wondering here. There's still some guys like Cole Kmet still there. Noah Fant still there.
Irv Smith.
Irv Smith. And Njoku still there. Jelani Woods in this group. Everett to go with Herbert. Austin or Logan Thomas is still there. Unstar him. Jahan Dotson just went off the board.
I like Terry McBride.
Feeling really good about my team in this draft. Alec Pierce, I was waiting for it.
Damn.
I was waiting for it. Somebody said it was time. It was not time.
It was not
It was
time.
not time. It was not time.
Imagine
And,
Pollard
I
makes
mean,
it.
there.
I don't know,
Imagine
man.
Pollard
I don't
makes it
hate it,
back to
honestly,
you.
with these guys on the board. Tyler Lockett's still there too.
I wouldn't even do it.
Yeah.
He's
I think
older,
he's 29, and I think he's going to be affected even more than Metcalf by no Russ. Like he's
How
such a
old's that
good.
on Thielen? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
31.
don't do it.
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley, man, that needs to be
Calvin
that needs to be the next receiver drafted.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take a shot on him because now we're getting because +2. I'm pretty sure we might be able to put him on an IR spot. Look at how many bench spots we have too.
Oh my God. I go Calvin Ridley, man. Just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
If Pollard makes it back to you and you could go Pollard Ridley, that would be pretty crazy.
I don't think Pollard's going to make it back just because it'll get auto drafted.
Oh,
Maybe.
is he?
What is it? 105?
Oh no,
might
he's
not.
good. No, the next auto draft would be another quarterback.
But he's the
that
next
guy,
running
yeah.
back on the board.
Yeah.
Chase Claypool's still young
A
too,
pretty
but
good fantasy day.
that quarterback situation.
72-20. I'm outscoring. Pretty good fantasy baseball day.
It's crazy that Calvin Ridley's already 27 years
Ah,
old.
damn it.
What happened?
Pollard just went.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Damn.
Could have
Rip.
been worse.
What about Chase Edmonds? Is he still on the board?
He is.
That's kind of interesting with it being
Yeah,
full
especially in
PPR.
Miami.
I mean, I know they've got a couple running backs that they brought on this
Hines
year,
is
but
still
he's
there. I think Hines is going to get Gus Edwards.
we like the Gus bus. Ramondre Stevenson, that's kind of interesting. I don't think there's any way they paid Damian Harris, and he'll be gone after this year. I think by next
Cordell
year,
Patterson.
Stevenson's going to be
He's
the
old.
guy. Yeah, he's 30. I think Stevenson's going to be the guy next year. I really do.
I don't know, man. There's never a guy.
I was about to say New England's such a hard
Pierre
one to
Strong,
call.
Pierre Strong will probably end up patting on the pass down work, but I really think Stevenson will be the.
Alexander Madison could be
Ooh.
interesting there too.
Extremely interesting. You know, the moment Dalvin Cook goes down, he'll miss a few games. Like he gets the same volume.
Yeah, Madison's still pretty young too.
Yeah, I
Got
think
your boy James Robinson coming off the Achilles. I'm still recovering from the Achilles.
You see that Tree
Cousins,
Cohen accident?
Yeah, that was ugly.
Dude, that's
man, that
awful.
sucks so bad. He's fought so hard to get back to.
Yeah.
Hey, you see where Big Dick Nick Foles about to sign with the Colts, baby?
Yeah.
We're about to win a title. That's it.
Let's do it, man. I mean, look, God forbid. I mean, Matt Ryan's only missed like 2 games in his entire career, but God forbid something happens. This team is too talented to trot out Sam Ellinger. Like I don't want that to happen. So I'm more than comfortable with Nick Foles. Plus 2 now, like can you imagine Nick Foles replacing Carson Wentz and leading the Colts to the fucking Super Bowl? Can you imagine the storylines?
That
The
was
internet,
pretty wild.
bro, the internet would melt. Carson Wentz would bury himself. Like,
May retire. That would be it.
I need another tight end. So the running backs here, I'm comfortable waiting on. Chase Edmonds is interesting, but
Talk about being burned.
oh no, you got old boy right here drafted 49ers.
Top
Well, I don't know
100 pick.
where's that running back they drafted in like the 6th or 7th round.
Elijah
one.
Mitchell is
Hassan
from-
Haskins is kind of interesting for Tennessee.
Yeah.
You could go.
Hines is
I'm
a
not-
guy could target.
I was gonna say I'm not high on him, but
Bro,
McCaffrey is
Rashad
always-
White's the guy. I like him more than I do James Cook. I really like Rashad White, man. I'm higher on him than a lot of people, and I wouldn't take him just off of what I'm saying, but I'm a very, very big Rashad White
there
fan.
goes Chase Edmonds. George Pickens got auto drafted.
tell you someone that like I don't like, but it could benefit your team, and that's Chuba Hubbard. In case McCaffrey goes down.
That's true. Oh, see Matt Ryan. There we go.
I told you next couple rounds.
Here it
Kenny
comes.
Pickett's still on the board.
Kenny Pickett's interesting.
Yeah. Kadarius, or I wonder where Wan'Dale Robinson is.
Oh, he's definitely still out there.
Oh,
Yeah, there he is.
Claypool's still there. David Bell.
I could tell you with 100% certainty if this was me, just because of how much I like these two guys. Like these next 2 picks for me would be Rashad White and Wan'Dale Robinson, 100%. And it would be like the biggest boom bust thing you could probably do in terms of the rookie class, not getting to see him on the field yet. But I like those 2 guys quite a bit. Like Rashad White, I'm a really big fan of his, man. Well, as we talk dynasty rookies and stuff a little bit more, I'll definitely be.
So would you
ragging
go
on him quite a
Rashad?
bit.
Would you go Rashad White here and then go Calvin Ridley if he makes it?
I mean, it just depends on how you feel about White, because like I mean,
I haven't like in all honesty,
Chase
I haven't
Edmonds-
watched enough about him.
Chase Edmonds is still there too.
Now Chase Edmonds went.
Oh, he went. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are your running backs. Plus, I need another tight end too. And Cole Kmet just went in front of me.
I mean, Zach Ertz is a plug and play guy.
And Njoku's still there.
Like Ertz is definitely older. You're probably going to get a couple years out of him, but
And Njoku's only 25.
Mhm.
And he's got a clear path with Deshaun Watson. But I already have Kareem Hunt. I already have
And
Amari
Amari Cooper. Yeah, I don't know how many shares of that offense you want.
I'd go for ceiling. So
Well, if
maybe
we're talking ceiling,
yeah.
it's a dynasty league.
Yeah. There went Kenny Pickett. So I mean, quarterback wise, you've got
So I still have
James.
Rashad White there. Michael Carter. Tight
I
end
would-
wise.
I wouldn't
Noah
even mess with
Fant,
Michael
Ertz.
Carter. I
Mm-mm.
wouldn't.
Higbee's still there.
I think
Evan Ingram.
Irv Smith is interesting too.
Everett's interesting. How old's Irv Smith? 20.
He's only 23. He was the youngest player in his draft class the year he got drafted.
Oh, torn meniscus.
Missed the entire year, almost the entire year.
Oh yeah, and Tyler Conklin's gone too.
He doesn't have any competition at the tight end room. They signed. He came from the Rams. I can't even think of his name. Damn. Yeah, he doesn't have much competition for targets, at least from the tight end position. He'll be the clear tight end one for sure.
Yeah.
There's Jameis.
Famous. So I'm probably good on tight end. Or I mean, I can probably take a couple or one more. But,
Yeah, you could take a shot at another one later.
yeah. So now I want to load up. I'm looking at loading up on running backs and wide receivers. I do want to get one more.
I'm almost done.
There's nobody here that I.
Yeah, the quarterback is ugly. That is ugly.
Ugly, dude.
You could always take Baker just with the assumption that he's eventually gonna get traded.
Yeah, man. That's ugly. Malik Willis could be interesting too.
I think if you take Malik Willis, you're gonna have to take another quarterback too, because you're not gonna see Malik for at least one, if
Probably
not
2
years.
Probably 2 years.
So I think if you take Malik, you're gonna have to also take somebody else, like Baker.
Bro, Daniel Jones could be interesting too this year.
Yeah, I mean, he could be a good option for this year. I think there's a realistic chance he's a backup quarterback as early as next year, but
well, that's pretty much what all these guys are at this point.
Yeah, could be. Baker's the only guy that seems like,
Maybe Desmond Ridder.
Yeah, take a shot on Ridder. Yeah,
I do like Ridder. So next, we're looking
you want Davis Mills, man.
Yeah, Davis Mills, man. That could be interesting too. He's a younger guy. So, but I really want to start learning that running back and wide receivers. Oh, look at Big Dave. What's up, Big Dog?
What up? What up?
See, Wandell, he makes it wreck around.
Yes, cameos. But
Khalil Shakir's still there. Tyquan Thornton's a guy. Be interesting.
Are y'all doing like a draft or something?
Oh, we're doing it.
Tim Patrick is there. Oh, there goes Jelani Woods. I was waiting for it.
Still got OBJ too.
Oh, Odell's still there too, isn't he? Where is Odell at?
He's probably down. Yep.
Yeah, 179. Yeah, he's 29 though too.
Man, he looked. Which, granted, he's going to come off another injury now, but
plus he's not on a team yet.
He'll be a Ram. He'll be a Ram.
MVS, KC.
I could end up being completely
Hey,
wrong,
look, this dude right here. This
KJ Osborne.
That's a dude that's interesting.
Yeah, he could be. Once Thielen takes a step back, he's definitely capable of being the wide receiver too, I think.
Tim Patrick. In case something does happen with Jerry Jeudy.
DJ Shark's out there.
Yeah, Wandell Robinson. There you go, Drew.
Yeah, they're easy to drink.
About to be the greatest 5'8" receiver in NFL history.
No, it's called Baker.
I like Tony.
I might take a shot on him.
Not really.
John Mechie's kind of interesting too.
Tony looked good last year.
Yeah.
Whenever he was out on the field, he was good.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Watched the and then of course
John Mechie just went. Rashad White just went.
I had to buy him.
Got
So
auto
running,
picked.
yeah, running back wise.
Yeah.
ones.
That's like before I left, I was like, I had to take another shot. So I took
Will
one,
Herbert
bought him
be a
one,
good dude
those
too
were
there.
and myself one.
He has some good moments.
Mm-hmm.
She was making fun of me because first of all, I'm tired. I just drove all the way from.
You're always tired.
Madison, man.
I
I
told
like
her that too. I was like, Dave will come over, like really grab a blanket. and
There
fall
goes
asleep."
Tony.
I'm like, that's him and Jared hanging out. They take naps together.
How old's Alexander Madison? 23.
I literally drove 8 hours today.
So these are all the players here. So we got Ritter,
I literally drove 8 hours.
Michael Gallup still there.
Took a shower.
He's 26. He could be
He's like,
he could be a good player right here. Michael
I heard
Gallup.
somebody-
Yeah.
I'm like, none.
I was like, I'm gonna get you some meat real quick.
Yeah, Michael Gallup is solid
I don't
value
know
at that
what
point.
to do. First of all, I need
14th round. Yeah, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna try to get a running back
or
on the
just need
team.
some heat
You'll be able to.
on the back here. So.
I just don't like any of these guys. Chuba Hubbard, maybe.
No, I'm full.
Melvin Gordon's going to get you some work. I mean, if you're just looking for a guy that you might be able to plug and play, like him and Devonte are going to be a really good 1-2 punch again, and the offense is just going to be better.
See, so
Madison.
at this point, when I'm looking at running backs, at this point, I'm looking at guys that if the starters get hurt, they have a clear
Alexander
path to
Madison.
NFL work.
Well, that's what like Stevenson damn near is the starter, like him and Damian Harris or
You have Layla this weekend?
You can go. I think you can't go wrong with Stevenson or Madison.
No, I get her. It's just her off came down. I was nice enough to.
Okay. I didn't know if like the way your day.
I agree. I think both of those guys are good options, and I even like Melvin Gordon too. I really do. I know he's older though, but
Would you go Stevenson or Madison?
No, but I was
If you're looking at pure volume, if the starter goes down and it's 100%, it's Madison. Because if you look at his like touches,
I'm
starts.
taking well, I'm not going to be any help because we're going to disagree, but I'd be taking Stevenson. I'm taking the guy that doesn't need somebody to go down to have value. And I like him as a player too. Like it's not just the potential
do
for
like-
value. I like him as a player.
We'll say this one. I think Kraft and I always, no matter how like mad we are at each other, we've always
That's
been
tough.
about like, hey, can I get the kids an extra day? Or if we have something going on, can you take the kids an extra day?
She's gotten better.
Still need a quarterback.
did you take another tight end, Lane? I can't remember now.
Yeah, I took Irv Smith.
What
Okay.
what quarterbacks are left?
So let's see. Tannehill, Mills, Ritter, Corral would be
Jones.
interesting. Baker still there. I might take a shot on Baker, honestly.
He's going to get traded eventually. Like it's,
Yeah.
I mean,
Of course,
they're not. gonna
Daniel
hold him
Jones has
all
got a
year.
little bit of rushing upside.
He does. Yeah, he is good for that.
He'd be a
Very
good
well.
streamer.
Very well could be Jalen Tolbert. That's
Oh
interesting.
man, yeah, I like that pick.
Who's that?
Jalen
Jalen
Tolbert, wide receiver for the Cowboys.
First of all,
I don't
probably
think
be-
anybody's going to touch Daniel Jones, man. If you wanted to go back to that route, you can.
It wasn't the case.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else touched Jones or Baker, honestly.
Right.
But you'll probably be able to have your pick of the quarterback you want next go around. And I mean, honestly, you probably could wait until like the way back around. I mean,
I know that's what I was
the two
saying. I
teams
could probably
picking-
wait, honestly.
the two teams picking after you just took Kenny Pickett, Malik Willis. So
Well, I might
you
try to
could-
target Wandell, and if Madison drops, I might try him. So if I can get Madison
you
and
get
Wandell
Stevenson
Robinson,
and Madison, that would be pretty
That would be
crazy.
would be perfect.
yeah, and get Wandell too.
Once I got joint custody, they realized what all I paid.
What's Big Dave doing?
Insurance and
Eating wings,
everything.
Some
talking to my
wings?
girlfriend.
Was he got lemon pepper?
Everything else.
What's your wing status?
I got spicy barbecue and honey hot.
Honey hot spicy barbecue.
Thought he was gonna get
Sounds
some lemon
amazing. I
pepper.
ate plain
Oh.
wings last night.
Still lemon pepper
Keto.
on my motherfucking wings.
Oh,
Oh,
Honey Hot is like some god tier shit.
bro, I like that. Oh, what's that? What's that shit?
they got that Ed
Mango
sauce
habanero.
Oh, that mango habanero from Buffalo
B-Dubs.
Wild, not Buffalo Wild Wings. Wingstop is fire.
I went and tried
man.
that. I went and tried that Doritos
one?
Flaming Hot one whenever I was
Was it
traveling this
good?
past week. It really wasn't bad, and they really
Bro,
they,
you know
they,
what's
they be,
you know what's
they be
God?
putting like little they be putting like little crumbles of the Doritos Flaming Hot like on the shit. Like you like you
On the
got
wings?
you got crumbles of the chips on the wing sauce. Yeah,
What?
Bro, you know what's God
different. It was
tier?
different. It was pretty good though. It
The
wasn't bad.
God tier Buffalo Wild Wing sauce that nothing can touch is Caribbean jerk.
I fuck with the Asian zing.
Judge knew both of us.
I like the Asian zing sauce quite a bit.
I like Wingstop's wings better.
Yeah,
Like, I
I
just
do
think they
too.
have better wings.
She knew.
But-
Wild Wings has a better
But Buffalo
sauce.
Wild Wing sauces are like they're so fire.
I see, but I think
Tannehill just won.
Wingstop has like a better actual buffalo sauce, like just like the medium sauce. I think it tastes better. Like I don't like buffalo.
I do like
Wild
B-Dubs.
Wings.
I do like their garlic or their garlic parmesan better
First
than
of all,
like
it's embarrassing.
Wingstop.
Yeah, because it's not a dry one. I don't like the dry rubs that much. And I think the
Oh,
garlic
I like that
parmesan at
Louisiana
Wingstop is a
rub.
dry rub.
I was in there. airline.
But I can't get
I
actual wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. They never taste like they've been cooked long enough. Like I always gotta get basically chicken nuggets. I get it every
Yeah.
time I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I have to get boneless. But if I go to Wingstop, I get
I
the
could see like
actual
everybody looking at me
wings.
like,
I think their
I
wings
can't-
are a lot better.
I can't do boneless wings.
It's
Like, I
basically
just
just
feel-
chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just spend the money for chicken. But sometimes, man, like if you got places to be and you want to get all messy, I mean, that's the easiest thing, man.
I just can't do it at Buffalo Wild Wings just because I don't like it's so screwed up because it's Buffalo Wild Wings, but I just don't like their wings.
Yeah, Wingstop's chicken in general is like way better.
So much better. And
Tannehill.
their fries are better. Their
Oh,
ranch,
man.
their
their,
fries are awesome.
Bro,
their
Wingstop's
ranch is
fries.
crazy
Their
good.
ranch is so good. I could drink that ranch. bro.
Yeah, swear to God, bro. Yeah, I'd rather have Wingstop than B-Dubs all day long.
Madison's gone.
There goes
Damn,
Ritter
Ritter's
too.
Damn.
You
I
get
got so
Melvin
lucky.
Gordon?
I got so lucky at the beginning of the draft. Now it's like everybody I'm wanting is gonna go. Which I would much
Man.
rather have. I would much rather the people I want
It's
late
better
in the
to
draft
it's
go.
better to get sniped in the 15th than in the second.
Exactly, bro. Like I got so lucky there with like I can't believe I got Christian McCaffrey in a.
Yeah, and you quote unquote reach for Ezekiel Elliott, turn around and get Jerry Judy.
I got Zeke in the 6th, man. Like I'm okay with that. Like I'm usually, like I said, I don't want to draft running backs older than 25, but
Whatever you want to say.
I mean, look at that. Even in PPR, and he was playing on a torn PCL last
He
year.
was a top 7 running back with a torn PCL. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he's 26. And that offense, man, like
They can score.
they'll put up points.
And look, and Jerry Jones ain't about to pay somebody $90 million and not have him out there on the field.
Man, Kenneth Gainwell, that's such a good pick there.
Rashad Penny's still there, man. He's gonna go somewhere else after this year, but he's still not that old, and he showed you.
Yeah,
What he
look
could
at that.
do.
Look at that
Look
work.
at it.
Dude. Look at that.
He won a lot of people money in daily fantasy.
So let's look at running backs real quick while we're sitting here. Chuba Hubbard's still there. I could always grab him.
I just like the question that I asked myself is like last year, like click on Chuba Hubbard real quick. Like that, you know, like let's just say you're the Christian McCaffrey owner last year.
I mean, that's solid right there.
He did the Mike Davis thing kind of. He started
some
out
good weeks.
hot, and then he kind of you know.
Well, you can see here he only got like after he started off hot, 3 carries, 9 carries, 2 carries, and then they shut him back down, and he had relatively decent. This is really his only like bad game.
Yeah, that's rough. 17 for 55.
He gets some pretty decent receiving production too,
Yeah,
especially if they get Baker, man. Like
there
somebody
goes
just said,
Rashad Penny, Samir White.
yeah, I might have to go Chuba Hubbard here,
Yeah, it makes sense. with
or
you
I can
having
go
CMC.
Hines too in this Colts league. He's gonna get a lot of PPR.
No, you can't go Hines.
God.
Damn.
Take Chuba Hubbard, man. That backs your McCaffrey up completely.
I think Brian Robinson's interesting too. I think it's really interesting that they use 3rd-round draft capital
Man.
on him. Like, I know it sucks because we love Antonio Gibson. I know.
Well, not only that,
we
but
do,
they also they re-signed. I mean, like they stole back
JD McKissick away. Yeah.
McKissick away from Buffalo, which would have been such a good spot for McKissick to land.
This man tipped us 5.
Melvin Gordon's still there.
Melvin Gordon and Russell Wilson offense too.
I
So
still
we're
think.
looking.
I
So we're looking
think
at. So we're looking at Wandell and Shua Hubbard. I
that
want
would
to
be
get
a nice.
Wandell first.
Blake,
I want to try to get Wandell first.
Yeah, you're gonna be very happy having the greatest 5'8" receiver of all time on your dynasty league.
Bobby
Look,
Trees,
dude,
is
I'm a
still-
UK fan too. Like I love Wandell. Like that's my boy. I'm scared of the NFL production. But they spent good draft capital on him.
They sure did.
They picked 43
43.
overall. Yeah, 2nd-round pick.
Early second. He got taken over a lot of receivers that people thought he should have went after.
Yeah, that's.
Taller than his younger.
It's got a whole Big David. Don't snipe me here. So we got Wandell. I'm gonna get Wandell first. I think I'll be able to get Hubbard on the turnaround there.
Yeah, I would think so. There you go.
All right, let's do.
Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon's a really good 16th round, bro. Melvin Gordon's a good pick.
How old is Melvin Gordon?
29, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that's not bad. Look at it. That's not bad
No, man.
production.
It's for a guy on your
16th
bench.
round?
That's that was a really good pick.
I'm saying like they would rather. Put somebody.
Wow. I wonder if anybody in this league is going to take Carson.
Somebody will.
I already asked Aaron.
Shit, I'll take him.
On Fridays, he said yes.
I'll take him depending on where he's going. Where's he at?
39.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's not bad at all.
Shit one night and went off on everybody.
Oh shit!
Carson Wentz.
I'll take. Yeah,
And didn't go off on.
I'm gonna take Carson.
He was like, I'm not.
I'd rather have Carson Wentz over any of these guys, honestly.
Like basically.
There goes
like,
Odell. That's another one.
Oh, dude, I'm glad I picked Wandell when I did.
And every single time he
Odell, no.
That wide receiver run just went crazy.
Can't take any tables. And like, so you're gonna punish me? Basically, right? But I had to be lying and be like, I don't even care to stay all day. I hate it.
Oh, there's one of my favorite DFS plays, Alan Lazard. I cannot stand
The
Alan
Lizard
Lazard.
King.
The Lazard King.
Oh,
You know, they got the Lizard King on their team too. You know, Sammy Watkins is the self-proclaimed Lizard King.
Watkins. The Lazard
he got
King,
hurt
the
just
Lizard-
hearing
They
that.
got the Lazard King and the Lizard King.
Where did the Lazard go?
Lazard. Oh, I don't know where he went in the draft.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Sammy Watkins. Alan Lazard's still in Green Bay, to my knowledge.
hmm Yeah, him and
He
Sammy
gets
Watkins
traded?
him and Sammy Watkins could be fighting for targets.
You know, Sammy Watkins would get hurt in the first
Njoku.
series. Of
So
one.
Njoku's interesting.
Yeah.
I think I might
agree.
go Carson and Njoku if he's still there.
Dale Henderson's interesting too, man. What if Cam Akers just isn't ready?
Khalil Herbert's interesting too.
Which Henderson's a free agent after this year, so you know there's no telling what his role looks like after this season. But
Shakir's.
Kenny
Shakir's a guy I
Golladay.
like a lot.
bro, how old is Kenny Golladay now?
28, yeah.
28. I mean, he just
That
got
could be a good
paid last year.
bro.
Like he dealt with a lot of injuries and stuff, but he's the clear. I still think he has to be the number one on that team whenever he's healthy.
That could be a guy to take a shot on. Hardman.
Could be
Nicole Hardman.
some Wandell insurance. I'm out on McCall, I think.
I'll tell you the guy I'm out
Hey,
on.
look,
Right,
look,
there it
Drew.
is. That's the one I'm out
There's
on.
there's
Drew.
LaVisca. I'm
There's old
still
big buster.
I'm still
last
riding,
season.
baby.
Oh,
This is
Lord.
the year. It's only his third year. How we gonna write this man off like he's been in the league for 6 years?
Oh,
It's
Could be
and like
coaching.
and you even gonna hold his second year against him, having to deal with that shit show of a season.
Shit.
I remember like
What a
everyone
joker.
was so high on him last year, and that was just a
Yeah.
disaster.
'Cause any competent coach would have used him. But
They used
All
old
right.
Treadwell more than they did.
So I need a-
that should tell you all you need to know.
All right. So now I need another. So Gerald Everett's still there. He could be
I like
interesting.
Dolchich too.
Yeah, I do like Dolchich. Where's this right here? This could be.
He's almost
29.
30 years old, bro.
Oh man. Look, but they're Jeremy Ruckert.
He's already injured.
Go back
Big Mo?
You're fishing too far now.
Big
Yeah,
Mo?
scroll. You're reaching, homie.
You can get these guys like 3 rounds later, 5,
Hey.
6, 12
What,
rounds
what
later.
about what about that?
No.
He's 27 years old.
If you don't take your ass back up to the top, it's Greg Dulcich and it's Gerald Everett and Logan Thomas. But Logan Thomas is older too. He's like 30.
Yeah, he's always hurt too.
Oh my god.
Austin Hooper in Tennessee.
No, no, thank you.
If you like people that fall down when they catch the ball, you'll love.
It's between it's 2 guys for me. If you're looking at tight end, just me personally.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, so we'll go with
Reverend
Everett.
Johnson.
I do like Everett. I'm gonna try to get Carson.
How many more bench spots you got left?
Five.
God dang.
I mean, pretty
would-
solid at wide receiver. Pretty solid at running back.
What do you guys feel about Khalil Herbert?
I like
Khalil
him as a
Herbert.
player.
If he gets some playing time,
Keontae Ingram's interesting too.
Damn, Tim Patrick was still there.
I'm not high on Tim Patrick, man.
I think he's gonna be
Like-
good with Russell. Well, I do, man. Judy and Bateman. This is a young team too.
Mhm.
It's like the perfect mix for dynasty of like younger guys and then like established talented guys.
Jared Goof.
Don't you dare touch Jared Goff.
He's gone. Somebody took him.
Somebody
just now.
take him.
Yep.
Yeah. He just
Took
won.
him over Baker, over Carson.
That's crazy how low Kenny Galladay's going. That's insane to me.
Yeah, that
I
was his
might,
first year with New York too,
I
wasn't
might
it?
have to take Galladay.
Was that Galladay's first year?
I think I can get Everett. I can get Everett later. Yeah, that was his first year in New York. So let's go Galladay and Wentz. You think?
Yeah, that would be solid. Wentz or Baker, either one.
I'm good. Get a blanket. Get a blanket.
I don't know if Carson's gonna last. That's a long way to go.
Yeah, he
Take
might
Baker.
not.
Yeah, this dude still needs. No, he got Tannehill. I think I might be the only one that doesn't have 3 quarterbacks. Khalil Herbert. Yeah, I'm the only one that doesn't have 3 quarterbacks. Let's see, David. No, David doesn't either. What are we looking at here?
How many does auto draft have?
Fucking like 8 of
They're
them.
just
Yeah,
went. Wentz
one,
just went.
2, 3.
He just went
4.
to the
You
guy.
just auto drafted him, and Everett just went.
Malibu peach nuts,
Damn.
mango flavoring.
It's like Baker.
Kenny Galladay is a steal in this round, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, now that Wentz is off the board, I'm just gonna go with Galladay if he's there. I don't
Drew
want.
might be onto something too, even though it's a 1-year ride. Daryl Henderson. Baker's isn't 100%.
There he just
look, he
went.
just went, yeah.
Right before the Rams guy.
Jeez, they're just. I think that's on purpose at this point.
Yeah, they're just.
And you need to
It's
set it
not
up in
him.
here, like right here. Right here.
So let's look at the quarterbacks real quick. Ugh.
I think I would have to take Baker at this point.
Mhm.
Just make sure that I got a guy. Take Baker, Jimmy G.
She would cuddle me like when we were on the couch before she would go to sleep. But the moment she fell asleep, she wanted to.
Yeah, she's great.
Is that Tyler Boyd?
Tyler
Yeah.
Boyd.
How is he still on the board?
Eh.
I mean, he's good. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with.
There you go.
This morning I woke up, I don't feel good. I've had a headache for like 3 days and my throat was hurting so much. I think it's just because my house is dry, but I don't know. But
There goes Dolchich. Corral just went. All right, just gotta hope Baker.
It's like, yeah, let me get dressed right now and head that way.
Oh, big Baker Mayfield.
Okay, cool. So I texted Taylor, I was like, you grab me some cough drops when you go to work. I can't, I'm not have stock.
Pittsburgh's gonna start Trubisky, right? Or are they
He'll
gonna
probably,
roll
he'll
out?
probably start the year.
Yeah.
Whatever else pissed you off, she was like, that everybody's mad at us. I said, don't come in here yelling at me because something else is something.
There you go.
I said, I'm not.
Fuck it.
I said, I just don't
Go
feel it.
Baker.
I'm not mad at you. I just don't feel it. And she did not speak in other words.
So how many spots you working with now on your roster?
Listen, I shot a custard sheet. I understand that. I apologize.
3 more.
3
So
more.
I need another tight
Yes,
end.
I should make her on you. Then she didn't text me.
Probably another tight end, running back, and wide receiver. Well, I got a lot of wide receivers. So I've got Wandell, Gallup, really doesn't count. Mike Williams.
If you don't count Ridley, you've got 6 receivers and 5 running backs.
Yeah,
Two,
so I
and
might
2 flex, whatever's in your flex. I don't know.
so I might go another tight end and another running back.
But yeah, she didn't drop now. But I texted her.
Kate Otten's interesting.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should do that.
They don't have
I'm fucked. Thanks.
Gronk's not back yet, and then OJ Howard's gone.
Yeah, I think all they got left is Cameron Brate.
Okay, so
Yep.
she had $18,000 in cash saved up.
Why does she have it in cash?
Daniel Bellinger's interesting.
Taysom Hill.
Mo Alley Cox is interesting.
Don't really lie to me.
Now that
Rolled
Matt
out
Ryan's there.
Taysom Hill a lot. And that
Hold on,
32.
Taysom Hill still? Taysom Hill's there?
Yeah.
That comes up. It's like, hey, you got a cigarette?
Number
That's a
5
fancy
tight
goal.
end, baby. Look
That's
at
a
it.
fancy gold mine right there. Is he tight end eligible?
He is.
Yeah. They're
He's full-time tight end. Yeah.
they're using him as a full-time tight end this year.
They'll run him.
Look at that tight. Look at the tight end numbers.
You're like, where did you get 18,000?
Oof.
Oh, whatever.
I do like it, man. I like Jeremy Ruckert a lot. Jake Ferguson, he's interesting too.
Yeah,
Out of
he is
Dallas,
interesting.
he's interesting.
Dalton Schultz is the he's got the franchise tag, so Jake Ferguson could literally be the number 1 tight end on the team a year from now.
Who's the tight end?
Hayden Hurst is the main tight end in Cincinnati, but I wouldn't be touching him. I mean, it's gonna be Mixon and the receivers.
I'm looking for young guys that could have sent. Troutman didn't do shit last year.
No, Troutman was a huge bust.
I tell him every day. Every time he asks me-
I'm gonna take Ruckert if he's there. I like Ruckert a lot.
If Jake tells-
I was really high on him in the process.
No, I just tell him, like,
Chenault, Tyquan Thornton is another dude that could be interesting.
I said, if you're the only person that I don't feel like I have to.
Gus Edwards is interesting at that point.
They drafted a running back too.
That dude's he's 5'8", bro.
Jamal Williams. He played good.
He'd be a good handcuff if you had Swift.
He'd be a
Mhm.
good handcuff. The Swift goes down.
True.
I said, I know you don't want to hear this, and you're gonna be mad that I said it, but if you just stop worrying about this man's lawyer and worry about.
What about this guy?
So
It would be fire for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, man. They brought Sony Michelle in. They've got Chase
they're
Edmonds.
loaded
They
at
got
running
so many.
back.
Hey,
Miles Gaskin.
The Ernest Johnson.
Yeah, yes.
Kareem
And
Hunt-
if
Kareem
Kareem
Hunt
Hunt
gets
moves
moved?
on, yeah, I love that pick. I definitely would want him on my team.
Ernest Johnson, I'm with you on that.
so let's go Ernest Johnson if he's there.
I like Gus
Right.
Edwards too.
Jeremy Ruckert.
I think Gus Edwards has quite a bit of upside. Like Tyler Batty is the only running back they added in the draft, and they didn't draft him until like the 7th round or some shit.
2nd round.
Yeah, Tyquan Thornton.
I might go Thornton. I'm gonna try to get Johnson and Thornton because I know I'll be able to get Ruckert like super late. Nobody's gonna be.
Yeah, you'll be able to get him like last pick of your draft type stuff.
Lavisky's still there. Nobody in this group likes Jaguars, so
Yeah, I told her, I said, just stop worrying about him. Regardless if you get him a lawyer or not, he's not getting out of jail. He might drop a few charges, but he's not. No, you're wasting.
I like that pick too.
That could be interesting.
He's freaking out because he don't have no money on his blah, blah. Okay, I don't care. Maybe he should have texted me so many times about where you were and what you were doing. And then I just didn't reply. Now he's wasting money.
Hey, what's the score of this? What's the score of the base or the basketball
And I
game?
think he texted me, said, make sure your mom knows we have a video chat.
Dallas playing.
85-83 at the end of the 3rd. Dallas is winning.
Dude, I don't know. It's like he's here.
What's that on TNT?
Hold on, this
About to
chat's
turn
going
it off.
off.
They can text all day long.
Yeah, remote.
They video
Oh, I
chat
have
like
it.
3 times a day. Like, I just don't.
The last trade.
Ben called me the other day and I was really mad because he asked me for $100. I'm sick of our parents asking me fucking money. So I was like,
I'll trade you for Stafford. He's already trying to get Stafford.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess this guy came back. Welcome to the party.
It's awful nice of him to join in the 19th round.
Yeah, that was his first pick. Donovan Peoples
I had a pair
Jones.
of penny bags. So people are thinking $100. Then he said they had a pair. But mind you, I asked, he's not though.
Bro, it's round 19. It ain't round
She's
20.
usually asked for
Chill out.
Well,
A haircut.
Ben has been working. Like he's
Oh, that's dirty. What do you mean? Let's close this out. He's the one picking.
so you got the little 400 or whatever. So
That's
he's like,
funny that he said that and then he just got auto. You got to say something back. You got to be like, how you gonna tell everybody to rush along and then you get auto
He said,
drafted?
"What?" I said, you gave me 100. I said, now I'm gonna make sure 20 just for myself. And he's like, okay. Gave me
Van
20.
Jefferson. It's interesting.
Well, and I can't say that either.
Yeah, Thornton might not make it back with all these auto drafts.
But he did it. But
Ah, my boy, Calvin Austin.
yeah, finally vacation.
Guaranteed Hall of Fame career. 4th round Steelers.
It was
Wide
Jim
receiver.
Cousins' birthday.
That's all they do is draft wide receivers.
And they all hit.
They're good at it.
Oh my God.
How many more rounds you got left here? 3?
Yeah, just 3. So I'll make these 2 picks and I got 1 more left.
No kicker, thank God.
Nah, no kickers.
Like, lost her. It's okay, mom let her eat tags. She said it's good when I got it. She was hiding between like Look, and then she sits down, watch it. We can hear what she says.
Padres winning me some money right now, boys.
Are they?
No, I literally cannot find her. I was running through your house. And you're fucking video. I'm running through it. I'm like, Sophia. She's not answering me. I'm coming out. I find her between like the cabinet and the fridge.
Bro, your boy Martin Perez for the Rangers.
Why you didn't babysit very often?
Screws.
Yeah, she had screws in her mouth.
Another time I let my mom babysit Sophia. Oh, but that was different. Yeah, one time I'm like,
That's a bad little dude right there.
Who's that?
And
Martin Perez. For the
Outside,
Rangers?
Mom woke up.
Mm-hmm.
She was outside the door. It's her.
Damn Warriors stroking threes out there.
Just standing there at the door.
And then another time, Dad came over and said Mom was sleeping. in
Marcus
the-
Mariota.
But he went into the bedroom.
Devontae
Sophia was in there and
Parker.
had tacks in her hand, but she was gonna eat them. Your dad could have been exaggerating a little bit. Mom's like, I was not sleeping. I'm like, your dad. Well, why didn't
What do
you
we
go?"
decide? Tyquan Thornton.
For the first time in like,
What else were we looking at?
it's because Kim got money from me last Saturday.
Gus
Bryant?
Edwards.
You don't ever, I'm
Not
not
yesterday, the day before.
You don't ever talk to me.
Is Chris Carson like? What's his injury? Is he out for the year
Oh
already?
no, Ernest Johnson. That's who we were talking about.
Chris Carson might not ever even play football again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
it's
it's bad.
second.
Yeah. Let's go Thornton. Let's try to get Ernest Johnson. We'll finish it up with Jeremy Ruckert.
To tell me I'm calm off.
I know Judy told me that.
Said
And I
that
said,
she-
Josie don't even make her own appointments. She lets me make her
If
appointments.
Thornton lasts this long, who knows, man? But I think all but one of these people are picking. So as long as auto draft.
Damn, 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Golden State takes their first lead of the game.
That's how it
On an
always
Otto Porter 3-pointer. KJ Osborne, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe you do roll a dice on LaVisca, man.
If he's there.
It's crazy. He's like on the brink of going undrafted.
And he was
Marlon Matt. Damn, Colts fans.
I did. Why would we all like to eat one day?
Marlon Mack.
And instead of Judy making his plate, Kelsey made his plate. They can move that in, or they can put it in one night and help go to state.
I can't tell. One of them figure.
Come on. Of course.
Tell Kelsey that
there he goes.
she feels like, I don't know, she said basically like, why is my baby with Jennifer's family all the time and not our family? I'm like, what fucking family?
Damn, man, got his picture up there. It's cold.
Her too. That's what Kelsey said.
I don't think any rookies have got their pictures yet.
Yeah. I didn't know Dante Foreman was in Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. That could be bad.
I didn't
for
know
Chuba
that.
Hubbard.
That might hurt Chuba Hubbard. I didn't realize he was there either. Landon.
Might want to grab him too, just to be safe.
Yeah, instead of another tight end.
Mother's Day.
How many tight ends do I have?
Kittle and Irv.
I need another tight end.
I mean, even if you grab Rucker, like he ain't gonna do nothing for you this year. They signed CJ Uzama and Tyler Conklin.
Jamal
Yeah.
Williams might be a good one too, brother.
Who? Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
sitting in the water.
In a 10-team league, Rutgers a guy you can definitely pick up on waivers. Because I highly doubt he does anything year one. Jordan Poole is out here hooping on Dallas.
Bro, he snapped the other day. He played really good.
He's been playing good all postseason, man. He's been balling his ass off.
Yeah, they said they call that lineup whenever he's in the game, the pool party.
That's sick. Oh, Cash. Oh. Oh.
Whoa, shit.
Came back to you quick.
Yeah. All right. So let's go Foreman.
Yeah,
What's
because
that
I
now?
was at cataract. Yeah, no.
It's not a wow fit.
There goes Gus.
Well, Gus Bus. Man, this is gonna be a good series. Boston beat the dog shit out of.
Boston looks
Miami.
good, man. Like Boston and Golden State would be so much fun.
Man, that would be. You know, that's what the league wants too.
100%.
So what
I don't
What
think
are we
you
looking at
go-
next?
You were looking at Romeo Dupes is kind of interesting.
Damn! Look at how far the mighty have fallen.
Great idea.
He doesn't have a team, man. If he signed to like Green Bay tomorrow or something like that, like he would have been there. He would have been drafted by now.
Landon, you know what might be sneaky? I don't know how many picks you got left and who's even left,
One.
but
I got one pick.
Ernest Johnson still available?
He is. So I'm probably gonna go
Okay.
with my next pick.
If for some reason he gets sniped, Joshua Palmer to go with your Charger stack.
I like that. I like that a lot. He's still there too.
Yep.
Romeo Dubes is my dude too, man.
Yeah, I think
Corey
Romeo-
Davis?
What?
He's 27.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I mean, I know they
Oh my God, Jordan Poole this man is
Yeah, he's good at basketball.
he's out here showing out right now.
Best thing that happened to the Warriors this year was they hit injuries at a good time and developed those guys.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Josh Palmer and Romeo Dubes are both really interesting.
So like she will send the photos to them, and I'm like, fine, like that's fine. Except like, really, I feel like we should go.
Right. Well, I will tell you that she said, because she hasn't shown me pictures that you did yet, but she chose. I won't lie to you though, she's been not trying to.
Marvin Jones.
And then I mean, like Julio is like as soon as Julio signs with the team, somebody's gonna spend fab to pick him up.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have a team yet.
This poor dude, man. And not even poor dude. This is his own fault. This dude's team is ass. And he ended up with Kyle Pitts. That sucks. I wonder if Kyle Pitts would have made it back to me if he had an auto draft.
I think there would have been a decent chance of it. Honestly, I really do. Maybe not, but I think there would have at least been a chance.
Yeah, but I got McCaffrey, so
No, I did not.
Yeah, no,
Who's
we're
like-
not.
and it's full point PPR also.
Yeah, if
Like,
CMC's healthy, he's gonna be a cheat code.
And he said something else, and I said,
Chris Carson just went.
what does that even mean?
Don't know why. I really don't. Oh, it's auto pick. That's why.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Ernest
No, he
Johnson.
said, hey, I done made your.
He's there.
Yeah.
On the off chance that Kareem Hunt gets cut or traded, I mean,
Somebody's cake like that.
Yeah, I like that. I agree. I think that's the best possible. It would be between him or like Palmer, Julio, and Dubes. Like those would be the guys that I'd be looking at.
Snoop Connor.
Snoop Connor could be interesting too, honestly.
Snoop.
No, you didn't say grocery. No, I don't.
Man, I really did want ATN in this draft.
Yeah, ETN would have been solid in a full PPR with Robinson coming off the Achilles.
There goes Paris Campbell.
Cuddy. I always call it Cuddy.
Honey, but he didn't call it that. That's something else.
I like Dallas, but I think they're just
What does that
overmatched.
even mean?
It's Cuddy.
I think they're one guy away. They need one other guy.
That's not that word though.
Is my picture here?
No, it's not.
Man, Luka just got his shit thrown.
I didn't call it no cake, I can tell you that.
And I don't know what it was whatever it was that Jared said, I wish I could remember, because that shit was funny.
Jared probably called it that. What did your dad call it?
Damn.
Handwriting is so nice for her.
This thing's over.
This is so cute. She thinks I'm so pretty.
It ain't never over.
They gonna make it to-
It is if it's an oracle.
Otto
Like
Porter is
crap.
a big pick. Man, they have so much depth on that team. They don't even have
These two
James
teams
Wiseman
are-
playing.
No, these two teams are pretty evenly matched, honestly.
I don't know, man.
Neither one of them have a big.
Oh, there goes Palmer.
I mean, I guess it kind of depends on.
Wiggins
Oh,
has
you should-
played
what?
such good defense. It's so crazy.
Why is it called Cuddy?
watch ATL? You ever seen the movie ATL? That's probably why. Watch ATL.
Reggie Bullock.
It's one of the scenes. Based
Look at that
on
hair.
T.I.'s character.
Love it.
Had a little brother, right? He had a little brother, and his little brother was telling his
How are
That
these guys
reminds me,
taking
like-
so long for the last round, man? Like,
Man,
They're
holy
really
shit,
thinking
just
about
pick
these.
somebody.
Oh, there goes Deuce. There goes, man, this dude drafted another. His last two picks were. He's got 6 quarterbacks. Damn.
Give that man the trophy. It's over.
Man, that's brutal.
He's got everybody's bye weeks.
Yeah. This is gonna be a dude that when he logs back into the app to check his draft, he's immediately gonna quit the league. He's just gonna leave, like instantly.
Well, like, we're having a conversation.
Oh,
That's brutal.
And then I'm like, ew,
That's
like,
funny.
I don't know. I'm like, are you gonna do sex? Are you gonna do the sex?
Are you gonna do sex?
Are you gonna do the sex? Don't be nasty.
AJ Hamlin be a good pick.
Ernest Johnson still there. You'll have Kareem Hunt and Ernest Johnson now, so hopefully Hunt would get traded.
Yeah, if Hunt, man. Plus, if Hunt goes somewhere else, like, can you imagine Kareem Hunt going to like Atlanta or something?
That's fine. I will be.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
I mean, it would suck because their O line is really bad, but like, that would be sick.
All of them. They were all of them. It's funny. The last one you
Man, they should have done like a round limit on this. After the 10th round, it should have been like 45 seconds a pick.
I went into detail on nasty stuff.
Yeah, this is
I'll never forget that 32 team league we did, man. I
Oh
never
my
thought that
God.
thing was gonna end.
Yeah.
Oh, the startup draft for that was so brutal.
What was it, like almost 5 hours?
Yeah, it was,
It was
almost 5
damn near
hours.
5
yeah.
hours.
Yeah. Woo, that's insane.
And at that point, you're picking like
Right,
people
even
that
bro,
are
like
never-
even I was like, whenever we get to that thing, I was like, fuck, man, this thing cannot be over fast enough. Like, and I never get tired of drafting, but
yeah, I was
The
done.
final
after
pick,
that.
baby.
Ernest
Ernest
Johnson.
Great final pick.
And we're done. Jamal Williams was a good pick too. He had Edwards
Yeah.
and Williams last two.
And McKissick 3 out of his last 4. That's solid.
What does running backs look like? Man, he's got pretty decent running backs,
Mixon.
except Taylor.
JT, Aaron
Chase.
Jones.
No, he's got
Mixon,
Chase.
Gee. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got, but still, yeah, Chase, Mixon,
Mixon,
Jones,
Jones,
Ken
Walker, CEH, Melvin Gordon,
Melvin.
McKissick.
He's got a pretty solid squad.
Yeah, I want to look
Let's
at
see
all
your
the
team, Landon. Go up again.
All right.
It's
I
right,
was gonna
right
say,
down
let
at the
me-
bottom, right?
Yeah, let the draft end real quick and we'll pull it up. And we'll go over it.
That second day, I'm like, oh no.
There we go.
There it
Corey
is.
Davis.
The first day's fine.
It's a good
Corey
last
Davis.
pick, too.
The draft is over.
Click on your team tab up there. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
More often.
3 players over the roster limit. What?
That's weird.
That doesn't make any sense.
What?
Oh, you just got to move them to your taxi squad. It looks like they've got taxi squads enabled for your league.
What is that?
A taxi squad's just like kind of like an extra bench.
All right. Well, instantly, you already know Calvin Ridley going in.
I don't know. I don't know who all's eligible for taxi squad. I think it has to be like some of the younger guys. Like you probably have to move like Wandell Robinson, Tyquan Thornton.
I don't want to move any of them there. Does that mean I'm not able to pull them up?
Ah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Tyquan Thornton will move. Rondell Robinson will move.
Whenever I had to get a job in Harris.
Or maybe you grabbed my vape pen and then said, nah, I won't be able to drive home.
see if you can move like Chuba Hubbard to
Wonder if it's these guys with like this thing or on them or something. What is it?
that just means they're playing in a dome week 1.
Man, they got all kinds of.
Sophia for the first time was 2. And then
Bateman, Galladay.
Thomas was 3.
I would try to move like Ernest Johnson or Deontay Foreman, see if you can move one of them to the taxi squad.
Probably move Hubbard. No.
Yeah, it must have to be rookies.
Right, so I have that, and then like.
Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out. But anyway, so here's the roster.
You're putting, and you're putting,
I like it.
Yeah, so we got Herbert, McCaffrey.
probably every 40.
So we got Herbert, McCaffrey, Barkley, Amari Cooper, Jerry Judy, George Kittle, Zeke, Mike Williams, Trey Lance. We got Baker, Kareem, Foreman, Ernest Johnson, Chuba Hubbard, Ramondre Stevenson, Galladay, Ridley, Gallup, Bateman, Thornton, Robinson, and Irv Smith.
Yeah, that's a tough team. I like it.
But it has like a little.
So let's take a look at what we're looking at week 1,
You'll hold the sand and put it in and put water in it. that you can
playing against
play.
this guy.
I did order one of those.
Russ, Najee, Montgomery, Jefferson, Diggs. Damn, he's got a good team too. What's the rest of his team look like? Goddard, James Conner, Sutton, Cooks, Cousins. Yeah, he'll end up moving. He'll end up moving Cousins into his starting lineup.
All the way up the stairs. Could not come back down the stairs.
Right now, he only has one quarterback in his starting lineup. He'll move Cousins up and set like Cooks or yeah. That's gonna be a tough week 1 for you. That dude's got a pretty good team too.
All the way up the stairs for my bear, so can I get back down? We're on, right? That's it. Tell her. Get up.
Well, it's also too like it's 4-point passing touchdowns for
Mhm.
quarterbacks. So we're looking at, but I'm happy with it. Ready to go. So
Looks good.
Put me on the steps and looks get them.
Good luck, brother.
all
Yeah,
right,
man.
guys. Well, if you did watch this YouTube video, thank you so much. If you are interested in how a draft plays out, this wasn't necessarily a normal draft because it's just a bunch of guys from a group. Not a bunch of like fantasy experts or anything, but it was a fun draft. Kind of curious to see what a Superflex tight end premium dynasty startup in 2022 looks like. Maybe it'll help gauge, how things are going for, your draft coming up if you are drafting pretty soon. But really excited about it. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you later on.